Off here. 3 games today, 3 games Saturday, and just for good measures, 3 more on Sunday. I'm Aaron Thomas. I'll be with you in the broadcast booth all weekend long, and I am so excited for basketball season to finally be starting here at the JUCO level. Okay.
The Bobcats are led by head coach Cliff Coleman, who's assisted by Dimitri Bailey and Aaron McNair. And now the starting lineup for our designated home team, the Cecil Seahawks. At guard, out of Lincoln, Delaware, number 4, Canal Corbin. At guard, from Middletown, Delaware, number 20, Mikhail Williams. From Lincoln, Delaware, at guard, number 21, Sonny Corbin. A forward from Randallstown, Maryland, number 24, Carl Bradley. And a forward from Dorset, England, number 30, George Davies. The Seahawks are led by head coach Ed Durham, who is assisted by Bryant and Mike Jerome. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask all that are able to please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and the men and women of the armed forces with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. Ladies and gentlemen, CCBC Dundalk will be embodying the spirit of sportsmanship as it's an important component of being a student athlete. We ask that you please refrain from the use of profanity and let all spectators remain positive and straight with their favorite team. And don't forget, all of this weekend's contests are being streamed live at the home of Lions Athletics. Go to youtube.com and keyword search CCBC Dundalk Lions.
You have met the starting lineups for the Bobcats and for the Seahawks. 2 teams are out onto the court, and for the people in attendance and everyone watching at home, let's get ready for tip-off. Slight height advantage has to go to the Bobcats in this game. They've got the 6'10" forward Jamari Roberts coming in off the bench. He will be the tallest player playing this afternoon. Bobcats with the start. Open 3 in the corner. It's good. Bobcats quick start. Driving into the painted area, get the defense to collapse, find the open man in the corner. Great move on the other side from Mikhail Williams, number 20. The freshman got into the painted area, finished amongst the trees. Great start offensively for these two teams. Bobcats working it around. Heads up, fans at home. The shot clock is not going to be working on your screen. I'll try and keep you updated on the shot clock. 10 seconds were on the shot clock before that shot. Bobcats back-to-back offensive rebounds, but nothing on the second one. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow is pointed in the favor of the Seahawks. So if you're Bobcats head coach Cliff Coleman, you got to like your team hitting the boards early. But nothing doing on 2 offensive rebounds. That's got to be a little disappointing. 3-2 is the score. Bobcats in the lead, though. Seahawks. Corbin bringing it up. Over to the man from the UK. Davey. Couldn't get that one. Davies flashing from the paint. Three-pointer, no good. Little long. Big man showing that he's not afraid. Step outside. That's a 3. Nothing doing that time, but a struggle for the rebound. Possession arrow this time. It'll go Bobcats. George Davey was there to get the rebound, couldn't catch it cleanly. Ends up giving a jump ball opportunity to the Bobcats, and they get another offensive opportunity. Taking it out underneath the basket. Jab step, another one. Dribble handoffs working for the Bobcats. That's the third open shot they've got off that. Second jumper to go. 5-2 now, Bobcats. Here come the Seahawks. They want to have a good offensive possession here. Flashing. Jumper right in front of the foul line. That's number 24 for the Seahawks. Carl Bradley, the sophomore, 6'5" out of Randallstown. Gets us back to a 1-point game. 3 in the corner. Oh, in and out, but the offensive rebound. The 3, this time from the shoulder. No good. And the rebound picked up by the Seahawks this time. 2 really good shots on that possession. But a better shot by the Seahawks, number 21, Sonny Corbin. Freshman out of Delaware, came down. Got the pass in transition. Finished it for 2. Oh, good cross-court pass. Oh, 1 pass too many that time from the Bobcats. Up, here come the Seahawks. Oh, meeting of the minds at the rim, and the Seahawks come out victorious that time. Seahawks got their first lead of the game, 8-5. Bobcats slowing things down offensively. Good collapse there from the defense, but a better pass out. You can see the offensive strategy for the Bobcats. It's obvious right now. Collapse. Get the defense to collapse onto you, into the middle, kick out to the open shooters. Foul that time committed by the Seahawks. First of the game. Fresh shot clock. And nothing doing. Got that free opportunity after the foul with the fresh shot clock. Couldn't take advantage of it. Travel is called. That's the first of the season. Bringing it up. Here's Corbin. Good pressure being applied by Woodley. Here's Davey flashing up top. Jumper, no good. That's a tough shot. Here come the Bobcats. Don't have numbers, but that doesn't stop them from pushing the issue. Bobcats, good closeout D there from Davey. That was an open shot, but not for long. And oh, stolen in transition, but stolen right back. Almost. Here are the Bobcats. Oh, that's the third time they've got that shot. Drive in, kick out to the corner 3. Our first substitution about to check into the game. That's Jacob Falco for the Seahawks at the scorer's table. Open three, no good. Hit the end of the rim. And finally rebounded by the Seahawks. Here they come. Want to go quick. Open shot in the corner. No good. A little long. Good rebound from Richardson of the Bobcats. Offensive foul. Mikhail Williams may have baited a little bit there.
Entering the game for Bryant and Stratton, number 1, Jones. And checking in for Cecil, number 3, Jacob Falco. And number 15, Ringold.
So big group substitution coming in for the Seahawks. Bobcats go with the one player, Tashid Jones, freshman out of Lansdowne High School. A little bit of a congestion there. Balco thought he was going to have an open shot. He ended up having a teammate right next to him. Here's the transition, 3-on-1 opportunity, and they missed the layup. Man, that was a great chance. Slipped through the fingers of the Bobcats. Sloppy play right now, last couple minutes. Teams turning it over on both sides. Should be no surprise, though. You're going to have that kind of sloppy play in the early part of the season, excuse me. Guys getting used to playing with one another. New lineups. So much turnover at this JUCO level every year. Might as well have a brand new team outside of maybe a few players. First foul shot of the game, no good for the Bobcats. 8-6 is our score right now. Just under 15 minutes left to play in the first period. These two teams have shown that they want to get out and run in the early part of this game. 0 for 2 from the line. Kick out pass. Now another drive. This is a good offensive possession for the Bobcats, making the Seahawks work. They're going to find themselves an open shot. Yeah, the shot wasn't open, but it still went in. There's the big man, Jamari Roberts, 6'10" freshman. He's going to have that advantage on the block all game long. Nice step back on the baseline. Ooh, very pretty for Mr. Ringold. Corner three again, no good. Seahawks transition opportunity. Balco wanted the alley-oop, or Falco, excuse me, wanted the alley-oop from his teammate. He decided against it, took it himself, got the 2 points, and got the steal on the other side. Great last few moments for the Seahawks. Jumper from the baseline, other side this time, no good from Rignold. I think we're another 1 to 2 minutes away from seeing Cliff Coleman, the head coach of the Bobcats, take his first time out. He's watching his team make a lot of turnovers. Seahawks are starting to make some headway. Great pressure being applied on the ball, but still an open jumper that I think may hit the front of the rim, but not much else. Great effort there from number 2, Montez Jefferson. He got the steal, but couldn't get anything offensively for his team. Jefferson working hard, getting down on the court. That's something that'll get you some extra minutes. Coaches love to see that. Dribble handoff, double pick set. Open three. No good from the Bobcats. The early shooting was looking good for the Bobcats ever since then. Can't seem to find the bottom of that net. even though the Bobcats have been turning the ball over a lot here in the early part of this first half, they still only find themselves down by 4. It's 12-8. The Seahawks, they're forcing the turnovers but can't take advantage of them yet. Jefferson, dangerous position, almost got called for the push-off there. Bobcats bench wanted it, that's for sure. Bobcats working the ball around. Great vision from the big man. Big to big passing there. Roberts to Davis. And the two forwards hooking up for a very pretty play that could lead to 3 points and getting this game back to a 1-point lead. Roberts had the post position, saw Davis cutting from the other side of the court, and fed his teammate perfectly. Chance to get 3 points the old shorts way doesn't work, but it will get the point. It will get the game back to a 2-point game. Seahawks into the painted area. That's a bad turnover by them. Gives a transition opportunity. Here come the Bobcats. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Gates. Oh, excuse me, that's not Mr. Gates. Mr. Leland Richardson has absolutely no fear. He tried to put that young man on a poster. My goodness, that was impressive. Like, what, 10 minutes into the first period, and we may have just saw the best play we're going to see. Granted, Leland Richardson did have the height advantage there. He stands at 6'6". He was trying to dunk on Jacob Falco, who only stands at 6'2". That extra 4 inches did a lot for the confidence. 2 for 2 from the line. Richardson makes good. The sophomore will take a seat. He got this game back to even. And Jefferson turns it over at the midcourt line. Oh, wow, what a move by number 20, Caleb Miles. And another steal by the Bobcats. Miles in transition, finishes again. 6 unanswered points for the Bobcats in less than 30 seconds. Wow, what a run for the Bobcats. Gets them back in the driver's seat. They're up 16-12. They'll take a timeout. Or excuse me, the Seahawks will take a timeout. Ed Durham, their head coach, wants to talk things over. We'll take a break with the two teams. We'll be back right after this.
We'd also like to thank Buffalo Wild Wings, the newest sponsor to CCBC Dundalk. It's where you celebrate the game. For more information and on location near you, visit BuffaloWildWings.com.
Seahawks come back out onto the court after talking things over with their coach. They were committing a lot of turnovers. Pause there for a second because I was saying they were committing a lot of turnovers, and for a second it looked like we were going to commit one more. Instead, they got the ball. Chance to find themselves here offensively. Great effort there from Jacob Falco, the freshman, forcing the issue there. Seahawks will still have possession. Sure, he'd rather be shooting the foul shots, but instead he'll take it on the inbounds play, and nothing there, and the Bobcats will take over possession. One and done for the shots that time. Camden Stubblefield was the one who took the shot there. Good offensive possession. Bobcats driving into the paint. No charge there. Wow. Must have been in the restricted area. I didn't have a good eye on that, but it looked like a charge. Falco. Oh, won't get the and one, but he'll get a chance to get two at the line. Falco, no good on the first foul attempt, our first foul shot. It's 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Bobcats, they were turning the ball over a lot, found the Seahawks in the lead. They stopped turning the ball over, forced the Seahawks into some turnovers, and now the Bobcats find themselves in the lead. Falco got the rebound. No-look pass over to his teammate who can't hit it, but they finally get an offensive rebound. Falco thought about the three, drove into the painted area. Maybe would have been better off taking the three. Open three in the corner. Good! Miles with the big three for the Bobcats. They're in the driver's seat right now. Meeting of the minds at the rim. Bobcats come out victorious. A big man, number 11, making his presence felt on both sides of the court for the Bobcats. Here's Falco, drives, dishes off to a teammate. Great court vision from Jacob Falco. Falco saw Corbin running by him, tossed it off to him. It's a 6-point lead now for the Bobcats. You hear the defense chants from the Seahawks on the sidelines. They need something to start breaking. They need momentum to start going their way. Maybe that big basket in transition was the play. Oh, great defense from Falco. Forced the tough shot. Here come the Seahawks looking for something. Here's Corbin. Now they're calling out the play. Oh, what a steal. What? He just picked his pocket clean. Wow, Tashee Jones is out there doing his best Tony Allen impression. They put him in off the bench, and he was a huge spark plug for the Bobcats. Came in, made some big steals, had some assists. Bobcats starters, oh, Mr. Jones, a nice pat on the back for getting them back into this game. Still a lot of time left here, so Seahawks need to figure something out. Falco drives, dishes off to Corbin. He goes up and under. Falco and Corbin responsible for the last 4 points for the Seahawks. Maybe the Seahawks offense is starting to come alive. It's a 4-point game now, 21-17, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, the bank wasn't open that time. Oh, what a block! Oh my, that won't count for a block, but number 14 for the Seahawks, Daryl Jenkins, just proved at 6'7", he is not one to be messed with. Meeting of the minds between those two players. Oh, that was impressive. Jenkins was trying to send out our first official invitation to the block party. Nobody's been invited just yet. That party's going to start filling up, though, if Jenkins stays on the court making plays like that. What a big foul there. Keeps it at a 4-point game. 0 for 2 from the line. The Bobcats struggle. Their struggles, from the foul line continue. The only guy not struggling from the foul line is that man right there, number 32, Leland Richardson, and he almost made himself another tremendous play. Leland Richardson, by the end of this game, may have himself a highlight tape for YouTube. Richardson, 3 for 3 from the line now. And 2 for 2. So that puts him at 4 for 4 from the line. Leland Richardson making the sophomore plays. Oh, bad turnover. Mr. Stubblefeld has not really played well in the bench role for this Seahawks team. He's had 2 bad turnovers. Here's Corbin running. Good. And that's going to be on the Bobcats. Stubblefield found himself on his backside after Matthias Caver put him on the hardwood. Seahawks. 17-25 now is the score. But still a lot of time. Seahawks started to make some plays. It started with the defense getting out and running in the transition. And they need to prove they can score in the half court as well. Or maybe Cornell Corbin just needs to put his team on his back like he's doing right now. Corbin is driving the bus. That is the offense for the Seahawks right now. That play was evidence of it. Tremendous play. Got into the painted area, finished amongst the trees. Has a chance to get 3 points the old short shorts way. 19-25. Seahawks can make it a 5-point game with the foul shot here. There we go, Corbin. The sophomore continuing his nice afternoon. Steal. Here comes Falco. He's got teammates, and he's got another assist. Jacob Falco is orchestrating the offense right now. Number 3. The freshman guard out of Rising Sun, Maryland. He put that poster attempt in the rearview mirror, and he has been doing a great job of being the point man for this offense. Coming in off the bench, I believe he's already got 3 assists. The Seahawks offense is starting to come alive, and a big part of that has to do with the stellar defense. Bobcats, here they come. Can they break through the Seahawks offense? Seems like it's been a few moments since they've gotten a basket. I know that's not the case, but You get 3-4 possessions in a row without a basket, it starts to feel like that. They'll go a little bit longer without a basket after the traveling call. Seahawks with a chance to tie it or take the lead here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Quick shot, no good. They were going for the lead there. Driving baseline, that will go out of bounds. Last touch by the Seahawks, or excuse me, last touch by the Bobcats. Bobcats number 14, Jacobs was trying to plead his case with the ref. I've never seen a ref change their mind. It'll stay that way too. Seahawks, once again, chance to tie or take the lead here, 25-23. Pick into the painted area. They want the call, not going to get it, but the great move on the glass. Mikhail Williams was driving, wanted the call, didn't get it, and Sonny Corbin finished with the move on the glass. It is a tie ball game, 25-all. Basketball really is the ultimate game of runs. The Seahawks went on an early run, got themselves in front. The Bobcats answered that with a run of their own. They got out in front, and now the Seahawks are the team on the run. 25-all is the score, but will it stay that way? No, it will not. As you see, the Bobcats are in the 1-1. So they'll get another one after making the first. One for two from the line, but it does give the Bobcats the lead. Falco. Oh, nice spin move. And it's a block, or is it? No, it's a foul. That was a real nice move by Falco just to get into that scoring area. A couple fancy dribbles. Get him a shot at the line. That was awfully pretty. Nothing but net that time. Gets this game back to even at 26-all. Falco will have a chance to take the lead. And he does. Seahawks, their first lead in what seems like forever. Good jab step, fake baseline. Found the open man. There's a three in the corner. No, instead he'll take it from the baseline a little closer in. Oh, what a steal. Randy Moss move there from Woodley. Oh, Leland Richardson finally finishes that dunk. Gets his team back in the driver's seat, and a move like that could get the momentum too. Mikhail Williams. Oh, what did you say about momentum? Mikhail Williams, he wears number 20, and also that play looked oddly familiar to a man who used to wear number 20 for the San Antonio Spurs. Woo, that was pretty. Mikhail Williams drove into the painted area, hung around the trees for what seemed like a minute, put it in one hand, then the other, finished it off the glass. If style points counted for anything, that would be a three-point play. 29-28 is their score, under 5 minutes to play here. The Seahawks, chance to get their lead up to 2. Oh, good. Here come the Bobcats. Number 23 going for the dunk attempt that time. Jaja Davis, no good. Transition move from the Seahawks. Gets them the point. If you're going to go for the big dunk, make sure you finish it because it gives the other team an opportunity for the transition when it bounces off the rim like that. Oh! Oh, man. I got to agree with the Bobcats bench right there. I thought that was an and one move. Shot from the baseline, no good. Falco, great effort. But it was last touch by him. Number 14 from the Bobcats, Taji Jacobs. I'm pretty sure I just saw him kiss his muscles as he was walking up. Young man, why don't you finish in the contact, then show off the muscles. I got to wonder, though, what's up with the shorts, too, on Jacobs? I've seen guys roll the shorts up from the top. He looks like he's rolling them up from the bottom. Is that new fashion statement? Ball don't lie, son. Jacobs, no good on the foul shot. And he got beat off the dribble by Falco. Wow. And Falco lets him hear it afterwards. Little jawing back and forth. Jacobs, let's see if he takes it to Falco here. No. Falco has been such a huge spark plug for this Seahawks team off the bench. Taji Jacobs is doing the Russell Westbrook, rocking the baby on the way down the court. Taji Jacobs rocked the baby on offense, but he picked up the foul on defense. Falco continuing his tremendous play in off the bench for this Seahawks team. He continues to play like this. He won't be in the bench tomorrow. He won't be on the bench tomorrow. Seahawks offense and defense very much alive here in this one. A lot of that has to do with the spark plug. Falco coming in off the bench. And he'll take a seat on that bench once again, much deserved. He gets the round of applause from his teammates there. Daryl Johnson checks in for the Seahawks. Bobcats will go to the line here. They're in the double bonus now. Or excuse me, no, they're still in the 1-and-1. Next one will be the double bonus. Struggles from the line continue for the Bobcats. Leland Richardson's the only one hitting his free throws consistently. Open three. It's good! Sonny Corbin, the big three. And he puts up the fingers afterwards. 38-32, Seahawks in the driver's seat now. Jacobs down to the big. Davis, he drives, and that's last touch by him. Jaja Davis, the sophomore out of Lansdowne High School, 6'5", had the position, drove baseline, and watched it dribble off his leg. 38-32. Will the run continue for the Seahawks? Open three, good! Ringgold with a big three there, 41-32. Leland Richardson drives, can't hit, and he can't get the offensive rebound either. Here come the Seahawks in transition. They don't have numbers, but they do still have the ball. Jab step, Corbin. That's a travel.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this time to remind you, please, no flash photography or video of tonight's game. Again, no flash photography or video with lighting of tonight's game. We thank you for your cooperation.
Bobcats taking over here. They need a good offensive possession. They are down by 9, and they've gone a while without a basket. Leland Richardson Doesn't find anybody. Here come the Seahawks. Give and go. There was a lot of giving, but no going. Cliff Coleman arguing the call with the ref. They're figuring out something at that scorer's table. We only got a minute and 13 seconds left. 41-32 is our score right now. Set the pick. Goes the opposite way. Good jumper right at the foul line. Can't finish, though. Oh, wow. What a nice move by Montez Jefferson. Jefferson made a couple good defensive plays in relief earlier in this first period. Another one right there. Almost got the steal with a clean pickpocket. Restart that shot clock back to 24. Under a minute left to play now. 41-32. Bobcats. A basket here go a lot for their momentum headed in to the second.
Number 23, Jaja Davis is second.
Jaja Davis picks up the offensive foul. And that is a bummer if you're the Bobcats. Did not start that shot, or they did not start that clock right away when the ball got thrown in. I don't know if that's why they stopped. I think that is. Or maybe they were supposed to take it out from the side. Regardless, we're back into action right now. Here's Jefferson. He had his pocket clean, or picked for a second. Jaja Davis going to take a seat on the bench, I'm sure. And he'll have to play the rest of this game extra careful. Jefferson will shoot. It's good that time. Jefferson, 2 for 2 from the line that time, and it gets the lead for the Seahawks into double digits. But not for long. Jacobs, a nice move. Shot clock's turned off. Seahawks, I'm sure, will hold for the final possession. For the final shot, excuse me. Jefferson. He's got the one-on-one with his man. Under 10 seconds to play. Pull up three, no good. And the Bobcats get the rebound. They'll go for the half court. Or not. You heard it there, the end of the first half, 43-34 in favor of the Seahawks. We'll see what halftime adjustments these two teams make. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here and ready to start the second half. The first half was really exciting. It was a half of runs. The Seahawks started the first half on a nice little run. The Bobcats answered back with a run of their own, and then the Seahawks finished the first half with a great run, and that's where we find ourselves right now. Seahawks in charge in this one, 43-34. And a lot of that had to do with a stellar performance off the bench from number 3, Jacob Falco, the guard. The freshman guard stands at 6'2" out of Rising Sun, Maryland. Didn't put a lot up in terms of points, but he was kind of orchestrating the offense, particularly in the transition game. A lot of assists, finding the open teammates. A great performance by that young man off the bench. Another great performance we saw, this one from the Bobcats, number 32, Leland Richardson. He looks like he's ready to dunk on anything walking today. Two teams are out onto the court, but the referees aren't on the court. Looks like they're working with the stats team, trying to figure something out. That stats team got a difficult job over there. I certainly don't envy them. Two teams are out onto the court, like I said, and they have their starting lineups out there. It was a little bit of a surprise. George Davey, number 30, the freshman forward, 6'7", out of Dorset, England. He didn't see a lot of time in the first half, even though he was in the starting lineup. He was in the game, quickly taken out. Falco kind of played in his place after that. Here we go. Whatever the confusion was, we figured it out, and the Bobcats will start with possession. Down by 9. Remember, fans at home, the shot clock not working on your screen. I'll try and do my best to keep you updated on the shot clock as we go along through the game. Steal on the first possession for the Bobcats. Not the way they wanted to start. It's more of the same how they finished, really. Turnovers. Mikhail Williams made a couple great plays in that first half for the Seahawks. I'd like to do it here again in the second half. Turnover on the first possession of the second half will get you a quick seat on the bench and the evil eye from the coach. Cliff Coleman not happy with number 2, Woodley. Here's Tashid Jones. He played tremendous off the bench for the Bobcats. A couple big steals. Bobcats nothing doing that time. Seahawks, here they come. Williams drops off to his teammate, up and under, and we've got our first official invitation to the block party. Number 4, Matthias Caver, sent out the invitation to the block party, and the Bobcats got the 2 points on the other side. 43-36, under 20 seconds on the shot clock. Bobcats down to Davey, and the bank not open that time. That cash, or that check, was bounced. Jacobs, 3 in the corner, no good. Jones chases down the long rebound. Caver, mid-range jumper from the baseline, no good, but he'll get a foul for his troubles. 43-36. Still our score. Matthias Caver gets a seat on the bench after that play. No acknowledgement whatsoever from the coach, so that means he's not happy. Mikhail Williams. Davey flashing from up top. He gets the ball back, and he gives it right back. Sonny Corbin hitting a big three early in the second half. 43-36, and no basket. Foul was committed before the shot.
Cecil foul number 4.
Cornell Corbin picks up the foul. Jacobs will take the inbounds play. Finds Leland Richardson, squares up, drives into the painted area. What a play by Leland Richardson. He's looking like a man amongst boys when he gets into the painted area, finishing through the contact all afternoon. What a steal by Jones. And the transition basket. Jones gets his team back in this one. It's 46-40. Jasheed Jones continues a tremendous defensive play for his team off the bench. Corbin to Corbin, no good that time, but chance to save it. Three in the corner, no good. Hit every part of the net, or excuse me, hit every part of the rim but the bottom. Jump ball. Possession arrow was pointed in favor of the Seahawks. They'll take over. 46-40, still our score here. Wow, what a steal by Jones again. Jasheed Jones may be the smallest guy on the court at 5'8" right now, but he's got the biggest heart. And you could tell from the defensive effort. Cliff Coleman, dangerous position of getting a technical foul. Sure, he's getting a warning this time. Another meeting of the minds from the refs. Jones applies the pressure. Davey, the three, good! The man out of England showing he's got range. Bobcats try to answer back with a three of their own. It's no good. Seahawks chance to make it a double-digit lead, and they do. Carl Bradley using that big body to his advantage. Open three. Jacobs will get the travel. Have you ever seen someone think that they traveled? You've never once seen a travel call and then the guy go, you know what, you're right. I did shuffle my feet. Davey the pass under and one opportunity for Mr. Carl Brady. Davey found his teammate Carl Brady cutting to the basket. He went up and under, finished, got two, and a chance to get three the old-fashioned way. George Davey did not get a lot of minutes in that first half, but he's proving that he's worth a few more minutes here in the second. Oh, Mikal Williams got the steal, but it won't count, I don't think. I think he was the one who was out of bounds. No, he wasn't. What a tremendous steal from Mikal Williams. Mikal Williams made some big plays in that first half. Coming back in the second, more of the same. Carl Bradley. Carl Bradley drove into the painted area, spun around, put up the shot, no good. But his teammate was there to finish. Force the issue, good things happen. The Seahawks are alive and kicking in this one. And they're fired up. The trap in the corner doesn't lead to a steal. Instead, it leads to 2 points for the Bobcats. Timeout taken by the Bobcats. Much needed timeout. We're a few minutes away from the clock not being a friend to the Bobcats. Right now, the score is 55-42. The Seahawks, they're driving the bus right now. But the Bobcats looking to find something to switch momentum back on to their side. Cliff Coleman, head coach for them, drawing up some plays on the sidelines, I'm sure. We'll see what adjustments they make after this short break. Two teams are back out onto the court, ready to play the rest of this contest. Mikal Williams. He's got control here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense pressure. Switching to the 3-2. Oh! Wow! Sonny Corbin almost finished with a huge putback dunk. He couldn't do it, but his teammate ended up getting the 2 points for him. 57-42. The wheels are starting to fall off the bus for the Bobcats. Foul away from the ball. George Davey gets it.
Cecil foul number 30, George Davis his first, team second.
Oh, nice move in the post from the big man. Jamari Roberts. Roberts made a big play in the post earlier. We haven't seen much from him since then. Oh, my goodness! Oh, wow! Almost a huge block. Meeting of the minds at the rim. Bobcats come out on top that time.
His second, team foul number 3. Caleb Miles at the line, shooting.
Caleb Miles.
Entering the game for Cecil number 15,
Ringgold, number 15. A couple big baskets in that first half. Oh, 0 for 2 from the line. What would this game look like if the Bobcats would be hitting their foul shots? Charge call there goes to the Bobcats. Set the feet. Make the defender or make the offensive player go through you, and that's exactly what happened. I'm not sure if I agree with the call, but that's the way it went. Oh, man, Davies working overtime out there. Not only is he playing in the game, he's got to clean up, too. Wow. I don't think that's what he signed up for when he came here. Shad Jones tried to find his big man. That's a tough pass for the big to catch. And Falco holding his nose. He may have taken one to the face there on that block attempt. And Tashid Jones, he may be getting a word from his coach. That was a tough pass to lay onto his big man, Jamari Roberts, like that. He's got a big target there. Give it up to him up high. Don't make the big man bend low. Under 15 minutes to play now. 57-44 is our score, and it'll remain that as Falco misses his first foul shot. Oh for 2 from the line from Falco. It'll remain 57-44. Bobcats still alive. Mikhail Williams with the steal. Now in transition. No good. The bad rebound by the Bobcats. Well, I guess no rebound is bad, but the pass afterwards, not so good. Seahawks can't make them pay, though. Bobcats need a good offensive possession here. Time is definitely not their friend right now. Leland Richardson, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Jaja Davis up to Jones, and it's intercepted by Williams. Williams, and he will go to the line for 2. Jaja Davis picks up the foul. Mikhail Williams looking like a cornerback on that play. He saw the pass coming, jumped the passing lane, caught it with 2 hands, and immediately turned the Jets on, headed down into the court, onto the other side of the court. Jaja Davis, a good foul there. You'd rather make him earn it from the line. Don't get him the 2 points. But all that being said, Jaja Davis's fouls, they're starting to pile up. He had 3 in the first half. 1 for 2 from the line. Roberts gets the rebound for the Bobcats, and Mikhail Williams, another steal. It's head coach Ed Durham telling him to settle down. You've got the lead and you've got the ball. What more do you need? Take your time, young man. Tashid Jones. Jaja Davis flashes and gets the pass. Miles. Driving baseline, puts it up, and he's invited to the block party. But he gets it back and finishes. Caleb Miles got the first shot blocked, the second one, good for 2. 58-46 now. Williams for 3, it's good! Mikhail Williams having himself a second half to remember. Mikhail Williams, the freshman guard out of Middletown, Delaware. Tashid Jones into the painted area, couldn't finish amongst the trees, but the 6'10" Jamari Roberts does. Three, no good. Mikhail Williams, who else with the rebound and the putback? The wheels starting to fall off the bus here for the Bobcats. 63-48 is our score. Mikhail Williams, he's driving that bus. That is the offense for the Seahawks. I know I just said the wheels are starting to fall off the bus for the Bobcats, but you look at that scoreboard, it's 11 minutes and 42 seconds left. There's still a lot of time for them to come back into this one. We've seen them pick up the pace defensively at certain points in this game, cause some steals, but really what we haven't seen from the Bobcats is them hit open shots. The offense really struggling for the Bobcats. Leland Richardson, Jones, and it's stolen for a second. Tajay Jacobs showing his teammate where he would have preferred to have that pass. Shot clock was not turned on there. We'll restart this possession. Tajay Jacobs. Jones around the pick. Back to Leland Richardson for three. No good. A little long. It's rebounded by the Seahawks. Here's Falco. Calling out the play. Oh, good pump fake. Open shot this time. Great closeout defense from Miles. Falco got the long rebound. Seahawks have a fresh shot clock. Woodley checks back into the game for the Bobcats. We haven't seen much of him in this second half. Had a bad turnover to start. Took a seat on the bench right afterwards. Falco drives baseline. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And that one's last touched by the Seahawks. Bryant Stratton Bobcats will take over 63-48. They need a basket. They need to follow that one up with about 6 more. Roberts, good position on the post. Spins into the painted area, and he got shellacked for his efforts. He'll go to the line. But this is not where the Bobcats have been thriving here this afternoon. Everyone but Leland Richardson has been struggling from the line for the Bobcats. Big reason why this game looks the way it does. Struggles from the line continue. 63-48 is the score. Remember, fans, stick around. This is just game 1. We've got 2 more games after this. ASA College versus CCBC Dundalk is our next one. 1 for 2 from the line. Seahawks drive baseline, go up, and they're met at the rim by a defender. They'll go to the line for 2. Daryl Johnson, number 23, the freshman out of Hamilton, New Jersey. Every foul on a shooting play, really every foul period moving forward for the Bobcats. It's got to be a little mini disaster. You want to be able to play defense without fouling. That's going to be your best chance of getting back into this game. You give the Seahawks extra opportunities at the foul line. It's going to be real difficult for the Bobcats to get back in this one. 63-49 is the score right now. Oh, good that they got their own rebound. Wow, what a turn of events. Seahawks may have got a little lucky there. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good at anything, as my dad used to say. Bradley spins up and under, no good.
Cecil foul, number 23, Daryl Johnson. His second, team foul number 8.
The look on Jamari Roberts' face when he realized that he had gotten fouled says it all. This is a Bobcats team that does not want to go to the line right now.
Jamar Roberts.
One and one is good the first time. And 1 for 2 from the line. Seahawks take over, 63-50. Lead down to 13, and it'll stay at 13 for a little bit longer, but they'll have a chance to make it bigger with another trip to the line.
Bryant Stratton foul, number 20, Caleb Miles. His first.
The Seahawks fans that have been in attendance here this afternoon have been loud and proud since the opening whistle. They heard it there after that first made foul shot. Bobcats. Body language for them, not good here. Falco back out. The shot, no good off the front of the iron. Here come the Bobcats. Miles into the painted area. Finishes with the left hand. Nice move. Timeout taken by the Bobcats. We'll take one, too. It's a 12-point game. 64-52, under 10 minutes to play. But enough time for the Bobcats to get back in this one, that's for sure. But they need defensive stops, and they need baskets on the other side. We'll be back after this break. Not sure if you at home could hear that, but head coach Cliff Coleman, the sharp-dressed man in the bow tie, the head coach for the Bobcats, gave a very passionate speech to his team at halftime. Let's see if something he said clicked there. It's like I said before the timeout, they need stops and they need baskets on the other side if they want to keep their comeback hopes alive. It's a 12-point game, 64-52 with under 10 minutes to play. Falco takes the pick. He's got someone coming around. Instead, Falco gets it coming back around. Three-pointer from him is good! Jacob Falco continuing his stellar play here this afternoon, and that three go a long way in getting his team the W. Inbounds play here for the Bobcats. Oh, and they give it away. Roberts was trying to find a teammate who was cutting towards the basket there, was unsuccessful, ended up turning it over. That could be the dagger, really. Seahawks, couple more possessions for them, ending in offensive points. In points, excuse me. They'll start to run away with this. A 15-point lead has a chance to get a little bit bigger here. 1-1, no good. Jacob Falco, surprised that didn't go in. Tajay Jacobs driving in, he will not get the dunk, but instead he will get a chance at the line. A great move there by Tajay Jacobs. Got himself into the painted area and tried to finish with some power. That could be a momentum switcher for this Bobcats team, and that's something else they need. They need some of that momentum that's on the Seahawks side to start going their way. Jacobs, good from the line. And 2 for 2 from the line that time from the Bobcats. Jacob Falco. He wants the double pick. He just called for it. He goes over towards his bench, drives baseline, hands it off to a teammate. Open three. No! Oh, it rattles around and goes in. Shyler Ringgold. A big three for the Seahawks. 70-54 is the score, under 8 minutes to play. Miles gets caught up, and that'll be a foul. On number 2, Montez Jefferson. Jefferson thought he got a clean pick there, but not the case. Timeout taken by the Seahawks. We'll take one, too. 70-54 is our score, under 8 minutes to play. Bobcats are on the line when we get back. What a game, and man, this is just game one of our triple header. Stick around. This is a great afternoon for basketball. All right, two teams are back out onto the court, and we're ready to play the final 7 minutes and 48 seconds. Good that time from the line, Miles is. Tasheed Jones comes back into the game for the Bobcats. Let's see if he can be a spark plug defensively like he was in the first half. Oh, wow, offensive foul. That's a huge play for the Bobcats. Man, that's a moment right there that could swing the game. It's a 14-point game. Those are the kind of plays that the Bobcats need to go their way. Wet spot on the court. And if Kyrie Irving could see the shoes out here today, he'd be happy. A lot of guys wearing his sneakers. Leland Richardson into the painted area. He can't finish, but Jaja Davis does. Oh my goodness, he almost put that steal in. What a turn of events. It's back to a 10-point game. Falco needs to slow things down for the Seahawks. They need a basket here, or at least a good offensive possession. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Not a lot of time to work. They've got to go. Into the painted area, and it's stolen away by the Bobcats. They've got numbers. Leland Richardson, Miles in the corner for three. No good. Man, the roof would have blown off this place if Miles would have hit that three in the corner. Under 7 minutes to play, 10-point game, Bobcats showing signs of life. Chance to get it to single digits with a basket here. Leland Richardson, jumper off the inbounds, no good. Mikhail Williams gets it, and he had a teammate fall down in the transition. I am assuming probably got his feet tangled up with one of the Bobcats players, but regardless, that's not what the Seahawks wanted there. The momentum is on the side of the Bobcats, and it's got a chance to grow a little bigger. Miles for three, and it's good. Second time's the charm for Miles. 10 seconds, nope, it's a timeout. Coach Ed Durham has got to be furious with what he's seeing from his team right now. Yes, the Bobcats are making the necessary plays to get in this game, to get back in this game, but if you've been here with us from the beginning, you know a lot of what's gotten the Bobcats back into this game is Seahawks turnovers. But that's really been the story of the game, honestly. This game started off as a game of runs, really fueled by turnovers. Seahawks went on an early run because of Bobcats turnovers. Bobcats buckled down on defense. They started forcing some Seahawks turnovers. They went on a run, and it's been vice versa ever since then. Under 7 minutes to play, 6:22 exactly. It's a 7-point game, 763. Bobcats making all the plays right now, and the momentum certainly on their side. But a timeout from the Seahawks as they're meeting over with their coaches right now. Maybe they've spotted something or know something they can do here to get that momentum back out onto their side. Mikhail Williams takes the inbounds. He's made some big plays here in the second half. Baseline drive and the foul committed by the Bobcats, number 32. That's Leland Richardson with the foul. Seahawks, Shyler Ringgold will go to the line. Chance to get this back up to 9 points. He's good. 1-and-1 opportunity, so he'll get another one. Oh, 1 for 2 from the line. Oh, an effort play, though, gets the Seahawks the ball back. Cornell Corbin never gave up on that ball, and he got possession for his team because of it. Chance to get this back to double digits with a basket here.
Entering the game for Bryant and Stratton, number 23, Jaja Davis.
They're putting back in Jaja Davis, the muscle. He's been hitting the boards hard here this afternoon. He's had sporadic minutes, though, because of the foul problems. Jaja Davis tried to throw it off Corbin, but didn't work that way instead. Possession will still be Jaja Davis. Wasn't in long. I guess Matthias just needed to get a word from his coach. Seahawks got to get it in there. Didn't have much time left. Could have been a violation there. Corbin, Williams, no look. Williams again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And the shot, no good. Bobcats get it. They're running. Tajay Jacobs with the teardrop floater in the lanes. 71-65, under 6 minutes to play. Falco picks up his dribble in a dangerous spot, and he was able to get rid of it. No offensive foul. Bobcats won't get the call. Here come the Seahawks. 10 seconds on the shot clock. They got to turn and shoot. And they get the basket. Ringgold, nice move there. Knowing he just had enough time to face the basket, drive, and shoot.
Cecil foul, number 15, Shyler Ringgold. His third.
Ringgold will get the foul, much to the surprise of number 3, Jacob Falco, for the Seahawks. He's not sure who the foul was on. He knows it wasn't on him, though. 73-65 is the score. And a chance to get this back a little closer. Bobcats with the foul shot that time. 2 for 2 from the line. The Bobcats making their foul shot problems a thing of the past. Oh, missed foul or missed layup, but great work on the offensive glass. Cornell Corbin, a great move there. Falco going for the dunk! Oh! Jacob Jacob Falco! What a big play by that young man. Put him in the starting lineup next week, Coach. He's earned it. Jacob Falco, the hero this afternoon. Tasheed Jones, good. That time from the line. Still keeping hope alive here. But man, a dunk like that from Falco, that's got to do a lot for the momentum. (77-69) is the score, under 5 minutes to play. Corbin, no good. That time, Sonny Corbin couldn't finish. Leland Richardson splits the defenders into the painted area, and he's trying to dunk on everybody here tonight. Leland Richardson will have a chance to cut into this lead once again. If he hits both, he could make it a 6-point game. I think he's been perfect from the line so far. And it'll remain that way. Bobcats not worried about the offensive rebound. You can see here everybody is trying to stop the transition. Still perfect from the line is number 32, Leland Richardson. He's certainly not to blame for the fact why his team is down right now. 77-71 is our score. Mikhail Williams, Jacob Falco in the corner. That's Ring and Davey. Davey got an earful from his coach there after the bad pass. 77-71, Bobcats. They've been blazing the comeback trail for a while here. Is it a little bit too late, or do they still have what it takes? Only time will tell. What a tremendous game this has been. No better way to start off tournament weekend here at the Lions Den with a great basketball game. Tasheed Jones, been a spark plug for this Bobcats team coming in off the bench. Tajay Jacobs into the painted area. That a travel? Oh, no, it's a foul before the shot.
Cecil foul number 3. Jacob Falco is 4th. Tajay Jacobs in the line. Shooting 2.
Bobcats are in the double bonus. That is a huge bonus for them. So it's foul shots from here on out. Tajay Jacobs, no good the first time. It's a big miss for his team. Here's the second. 0 for 2 from the line. He had a chance to at least make that a 5-point game. Mikhail Williams. Davey. Sonny Corbin. Out to Falco. He gets the call from his coach. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and Falco somehow got that ball back, only to turn it over. Or excuse me, that wasn't a turnover. That was last touch by the Bobcats. So the Seahawks will have 7 seconds to get something going here. before the shot clock violation. Sonny Corbin, Davey, baseline jumper, good! George Davey, a huge basket there. Tajay Jacobs gets past the press, into the painted area, cannot finish. And that could be the dagger. Falco into the painted area, no foul, but he gets his own rebound and finishes. And even though Falco got the basket there, his coach was not happy with something. All of his teammates went over towards the bench, and Falco got a stern talking to immediately. But that basket from number 3 did get this game back up to a 10-point lead for the Seahawks. 81-71 is the score. The Bobcats have been working hard to play catch-up, but the Seahawks look like they're just the more dominant team here this afternoon. A lot of that has to do with the fact that they're the team hitting open shots. The Bobcats have really struggled shooting the ball here. Bobcats with the inbound play. Under 3 minutes to play now. Woodley into the painted area, and he can't finish, but he'll get a chance to get 2 at the line.
Cecil is second. Woodley on his way to the line.
Woodley will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Foul shots been the killer here for the Bobcats in this one. This game would look a lot different if the Bobcats were shooting a better percentage from the charity stripe. Back to single digits, 81-72 our score now. Mikhail Williams. Cross-court pass, Falco and the Seahawks. You can see what their offensive strategy is. Take time off the clock. They know they're in the driver's seat. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. They need to shoot here. Davey, got to put it up. It's a shot clock violation. Davey had an open 3 in that corner. Closeout defense from the Bobcats was good, but he probably still could have got it off. Instead, he wanted the open shot. That never presented itself. Under 2 minutes now to play. Bobcats, they're still alive here. Matthias Caver, excuse me. 3-pointer, no good. But the offensive rebound and putback gets it to 81-74. It's a 7-point game, and it's the final timeout, I believe, taken right there from the Bobcats. So I don't think they'll have any more. This will have to be the last talking to from Cliff Coleman, the head coach for the Bobcats. Win, lose, or draw, these two coaches got to be happy with what they've seen from their team here in Game 1 of this weekend's tournament. $81-74 is the score. 1 minute and 41 seconds left. You play this game right, that could be an eternity. Seahawks with possession. Now they press, or excuse me, now they trap as soon as they got into the half court. 13 seconds left in the shot clock. Got to get something going here. Not a lot of time. Falco dribbles, and he gets the 2 points. Falco. And the steal in transition. That's the dagger, folks. The Seahawks, I think they may have just closed it out. Finally, the foul was committed there. Some Bobcats fans calling for the foul a little earlier. I can't say I disagree with them. They let at least 5 or 6 seconds tick off that clock before committing the foul. Need to extend this game as long as humanly possible. Mistakes like that won't help. Falco puts his team up by 10 with the foul shot. Chance to put his team up by 11. George Davey comes in for Jacob Falco, and that may be the last action Mr. Falco sees in this game. And if it is, what a tremendous afternoon he's had. $85-74 will be our score for right now. And actually, Falco hasn't seen the last of his playing time. He's about to check back into the game for the same guy who checked in for him. Davey got Falco got that last minute word of encouragement from his coach. I wonder what it is. Probably just take your time and timeout taken. They've got one more. A great press there put on by the Bobcats, forcing the Seahawks to take that timeout. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take one too. 45 seconds left in this game. 76-85 is the score in favor of the Seahawks. Bobcats, they haven't given up just yet, though. Falco. They beat the press that time. Immediately the double team comes. Falco gives it over to Samani. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And finally the foul's committed. Cornell Corbin, the sophomore, will go to the line. 27 seconds left now. It almost took a full 20 seconds off the shot clock, or off the game clock. But it may not be that much of a killer, though, if Cornell misses both of these foul shots. That's exactly what happened there. Rashid Jones needs to go fast. They need threes and quickly. Jacobs the three, no good, off the end of the iron. Rebounded by Sani Corbin, excuse me. Sani Corbin could ice this game right here. I think with just one, honestly, yep. And it's now a 10-point game, so Bobcats need to get that much more lucky. And there's no luck to be had here this afternoon for the Bobcats. Sonny Jones missed the second foul shot, but he got his own rebound, and the freshman not playing like a freshman right now. George Davey will take the inbounds play with 10 seconds left. Bobcats not giving up here. Foul committed quickly there. I think Tajay Jacobs was. Jacobs, 4 fouls for him now. Now the other Corbin will take the foul shots. Cornell Corbin. Chance to make it 11. Could have been 12, but he missed the first. Remember, fans, we got 2 more games after this, so stick around. Not going to want to miss this exciting basketball weekend we've got in store for you. So 0 for 2 from the line from Cornell Corbin. And Matthias puts the dunk down. And Matthias Caber, I think, just scored our last 2 points of the game. Timeout taken by the Bobcats with less than a second left to go. That's all she wrote for Game 1 of the CCBC Dundalk Men's Basketball Invitational. 86-78 is the score. The Cecil College Seahawks get the W in Game 1. We'll be back with Game 2 after a short break. Stick around if you can't. I understand. Hopefully we see you tomorrow.